Hi everyone, welcome to SRV Academy of Accounts. Here all my preparations and presentations are only in exam point of view. Watch my regular classes and get more marks in your semester exam. Subject Financial Accounting 2, Chapter Branch Accounts, Class 1. Dear students, today we are going to discuss yet another important chapter called the branch account. Without delay, let's we move on to the today's session. First, we are going to discuss the meaning about branch accounting, objectives of branch account, and methods of branch account. Followed by, I have to explain the format about branch accounting. Okay, let's go. See here, simple meaning of branch account. The meaning of branch account is nothing but the many business concerns nowadays carry on trading in different places in same town or in different towns. They are known as branches. Maintaining all the business transaction and accounts in that branches are called branch account. Objectives of branch account. The first one, to know the profit and loss of each branch. As head office should know the profit and loss of each branch. And second, it helps to control the branches. Really, branch accounting is going to help to control the overall branches. 3. It helps the actual financial position of the branch. See, the maintaining, recording all the business transaction is going to help to control, to analyze the financial position of the branch. To know the cash and goods requirement of the branches. Head office must know the branch remittance and expenses details of the branches. To evaluate the performance of the branches. And last one, to give a suggestion for increasing the efficiency of profit. Yes, after financial analysis, the head office is going to give the suggestions for increasing the efficiency of profit. These are the objectives of branch accounting. Now we move on to the methods of branch account, data system, stock and data system, wholesale branch system, and final accounting system. Let's we move on to the performer format of branch account. See, write down the heading in the books of head office, branch account for the year ending 1980, and you may divide the 6 column, debit side 3 columns, particulars, amount, and credit side also 3 column, the particulars, amount. So the branch account start with to balance brought down, opening balance of assets. So one by one, stock, debtors, furniture, petty cash, prepaid expenses. Find the total, put the outer column. What are the opening balance of assets we have? All the items should be including. See, and hereby balance carry down, closing balance. One by one, stock, debtors, furniture, petty cash, prepaid expenses. Find the total, put the value on outside. And now we are going to start with the credit side, liabilities. By balance brought down, opening balance of liabilities, one by one, creditors, outstanding expenses. Find the total, put the value outside. By balance carry down, closing balance, creditors, outstanding expenses. Find the total and put the value, the outside column. Now we posted all the opening assets and closing assets, the credit side opening liabilities and debit side the closing liabilities. Okay. Now we move on to the debit side. See, to goods sent to branch and goods received from head office. Okay. And you put the outer column. And next the expenses. The branch expenses paid by head office. The one by one salaries, rent and rates, petty expenses. And find the total, put the outer column. So these are the debit balances. Now we posted all the debit balances. We move on to the credit side. By remittance. So write down by bank, cash sales, yes, and cash received from debtors, and find the total, put the outer column. And next, returns, goods sent by branch, returns to head office. Any damages or unsold goods we are going to return to head office and put the outer column, the value. And now you are going to find the total. The credit balance excess over the debit side, that balance we called as a branch profit. So find the credit side total, the same value, we are going to put it in debit side and find the balancing figure. That balancing figure we call branch profit. See, the debit total is excess over the credit That balancing figure we call it as a branch loss, transfer to general P&L. This is a simple format of branch account, my dear. I hope you understood the concept and performa to prepare the branch account. Okay, now we move on to the most expected problem for your examinations. Okay, let's go. This is the problem number one. First, I am going to read the question. Listen carefully. From the following particulars related to Hyderabad branch for the year ended 31/12/1990, prepare the branch account in the head office book. Yes, here three columns are given: particulars, amount. Start with the stock at the branch on 1190, 15,000. Debtors at the branch 1190, 30,000. Petty cash at the branch on 1190, 300. Goods sent to branch during the year 1990, 2,52,000. Cash sales 1990, 60,000. Receipt from debtors 1990, 2,10,000. Credit sales during the year 1990, 2,80,000. Check sent to branch during the year 1990 for salaries 9,000, for rent and rates 1,500, for petty cash 1,100 and total 11,600. Stock at the branch 25,000, petty cash at the end 200, goods returned by branch 2,000 and debtors at the end 48,000. Let's see, my dear. So before you work out the problem, make ensure what are the items are given in opening assets: stock, debtors, petty cash. In all the three, it's given in closing or not. Yes, stock is given closing, petty cash is given at the end, and debtors also given. And write out the heading in the books of head office, Hyderabad branch account for the year ending 1990, and make divide the 6 columns, debit side 3 columns, particulars, amount. In credit side also the particulars, amount. The start from debit side to balance brought down, opening balance of assets. So before we start, we look into the problem. See, stock at the beginning 15,000, debtors 30,000 and petty cash, what about 300? All the three items we are going to take into the debit side of the branch account. Okay. Now we move on to the branch account. The balance brought down, opening balance, stock 15,000, debtors 30,000, furniture we don't have any value, petty cash 300, prepaid expenses nil, and find the total. You put the outer column 45,300. Okay. So now we are going to move on to the credit side by closing balance of assets. So write down here by balance carried down closing balance. Now we look into the question. Here the closing stock 25,000, petty cash at the end 200 and debtors at the end 48,000. Now we move on to the branch account by balance carried down one by one. Stock 25,000, debtors 48,000, furniture we don't have any value, petty cash 200 and prepaid expenses we don't have any value, and find the total. Put the outer column 73,200. Next, in credit side by balance brought down, opening balance of liabilities, creditors we don't have any value, outstanding expenses we don't have any value, and total nil. And liabilities at the closing, to balance carry down closing balance of liabilities, creditors nil, outstanding expenses nil, and find the total nil. So here now we posted opening as well as closing assets, opening liabilities and closing liabilities we don't have any values. Now we move on to the what about debit side. Now we look into the question. See, goods sent to branch during the year 1990, 2,52,000. The cashier's remittance, it comes credit side of the branch account. Received from debtors 2,10,000. Credit sales during 1990, 2,28,000. We don't take it in branch account. The credit sales we are going to take it only in branch debtors. Next, check sent to branch for salaries 9,000, for rent and rates 1,500, for petty cash 1,100, total 11,600. and followed by goods returned by head office, what about 2000 rupees. Okay. Now we move on to the branch account. To goods sent to branch, 2,52,000. To bank, expenses paid by head office, one by one. Salaries, 9,000. Rent and rates, 1,500. Petty cash, 1,100. Find the total. Put the outer column, 11,600. Now we move on to the credit side. By remittance, bank, one by one. Cash sales, 60,000. Cash received from debtors, 2,10,000, and total 2,70,000. And by goods sent to branch, return to head office, how much? 2000 rupees. Simple. Now we posted all the entries the given in the problem. Okay. Find the total. Yes, I hope the credit side is we have excess amount and total is 3,45,200. The same value you put it in debit side and 3,45,200. That balancing figure we called a branch profit. How much? 36,300 rupees. So my dear, I hope you understood the concept and the preparation of branch accounting. These kind of problem is very important, the most expected for your examination. Okay. Now we are in the end of today's session. Upcoming videos, we are going to work out more problems in related to the branch account. Dear students, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get the further notification of my new uploads. Stay connected. Thanks for watching.